Finally, we're here! Finally, the Invaders Part 2 for our diorama. Took like 6 months to build this thing. And as you can see, I got my shirt on from Reagan Walters. Thank you, Reagan. I have it on, my Ballock shirt. Actually, should have an Invaders shirt on, but maybe it'd be a little corny, but... Actually, I bought Rick, who's filming this, a Land of the Giants, and he still hasn't worn it.
I will. I won't let you down, Michael.
But anyway, this is it, guys. The diorama. I'm going to do this fast so it's not so long and dragged out. So you can see the control panel. Rick, can you zoom down in there? Yeah. And it's got all the lights. I just sold one of these as a separate. You can buy this from me as a kit, these little control panels, so if you're interested. But basically all 12 volt, 9 volt, and 4.5 volt, and 18 volts to run all this. So there's different inverters under it. We got smokers, we got foggers, we got delay for the Diner sign. So I'm just going to go through and turn it on. So basically, here's the Bud's Diner sign lit with a bulb. The front of the car with high beams on in warm white, tail lights, and we even got the license plate proper on the car. Rick got me the actual numbers of the plate, and those are on the car right now. And as you can see, the Bud's Diner sign here. Tip. That's just real time. And it has a flickering effect on it with a 4.5 delay every 25 seconds. It flickers, which the customer, Michael, wanted it to have a little bit of that. So as you can see right there, it did that. We got the fogger device. This thing shoots fog, and that's from little water in a little container there. That stops it from being seen. Just a little wee plastic grill on there. And a little sign back here, a road closed sign that just lays there. We got smokers. We turn the smokers on. And that is liquid here. These teeny little smokers. So let's put the lights on. As you can see, the pulsing lights. And I guess if Michael put a cover over this, it would kind of capture some of that smoke, which George Day will be doing with his Jupiter 2. He has a cover over the whole thing, and it'll kind of capture the smoke. And this is the fogger here. It ran out of water, I guess. Well, let's see if we can get that going. Pull that back. There she goes. So you just got to kind of turn it on and off to get her going, and then you just cover that up. Okay, we got the lights for the chaser. There it is. It's at full speed. I think the next one I do, I'll find a chaser capacitor that I can get a little more speed out of that. But the speed control is right in the side, and you can stick a screwdriver in and slow it down if you want. So instead of underneath the ship, it's right there at the control panel. Then the second button here, the red button here, runs the pulsating red light. And also Mike wanted some ambient, this kind of thing here, so you can create a mood. It kind of makes the smoke glow. So you got green, dimmer switch, bright, dim, turn it right off if he wants, or white for the moonlight effect. It actually glows the bottom of the ship a bit. That could be controlled. We got sound. And if I can grab the camera for a minute, Rick, I'm going to show you something. Okay, here's a shot of behind you can see, and when you push the button for the sound effects, that light turns off. And my favorite, little Star Trek. And I stuck that on there just because I had like 5 different samples. And this is the back side. You can see the smoke coming out. And there's another one in there. So if I take the liquid and I put it in there, you can see that it'll start to smoke in there. Look at it, it's just oozing off the side of the ship. So if there was a cover on this, it would collect some of that smoke. And look at that, this is water. That's such a cool thing. I think for the next Invader diorama, I might use more of the pucks, the water instead of the smoke. What do you think, Rick?
I think so too. I just love the effect a lot more. I just love the way, especially if you've got a tree behind here, and it brings it towards the saucer a lot more.
Yeah. Now I'm going to put these trees in. And the one over here.
Oh yeah. Look at the effect, Mike, that it does.
Yeah, see it.
That is just great. Look at that.
Blocks the. You can put these trees. You can take them off from on.
Yeah. But is that with that lighting? That is just perfect. And it's coming right across the saucer.
But look at all the smoke and the fog and everything.
I know.
Just gives you everything you want, right?
Oh man, that is so. Look at that.
You know, let Rick videotape this as as the sound effects. And then we push the car. Shoot the taillights there, Rick.
Yep. Right there. Taillights? Oh, wrong way. Okay. There we are.
And Rick was nice enough to get the license plate number from the show, so we were able to. It's hard to probably read that, but.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to try to get it. It took quite a while.
There was this light, a kind of glow. It came down right over here.
Okay, let's add a little more water.
Okay.
And we'll give it a boost. I think it has a timer on it, you know that?
Yeah, it might.
I think
Oh, there it goes.
It has a timer, I think. I'm sure of it. It just goes for a while and then it shuts down.
Yeah.
So I guess that's okay.
But like I said, the effect that it has when it's coming out, it just... I just like it because it comes right across over here. And with the light, it's perfect effect.
Put the pine tree in the center because that's what's in the show, right?
Right.
But you know, you can take this guy. They're all magnets, which I made, so Michael can change, you know, where he wants stuff. So you can put that there. Put that there, but that doesn't look as nice there. You can put that over here. You can put that like that.
Right.
So whatever you like. So I put the little pine trees around the edge of the tree, and then you can put this guy here, and then put this guy over here.
Whatever you like.
Then you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of little things going on here.
Yeah.
But the timer, the light for the Bud's Diner thing was a lot of work to make that sign. There's actually a little piano spring in there. I'm a piano technician. That's what I do for a living, which Rick knows. But in case you guys out there don't know, that's what I do for a living, is I fix pianos. And I sometimes can find little things out of pianos that work for the diorama.
Now, it's one thing that I wanted to mention too about the lights. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The strobe effect is fantastic because it's closest I've ever seen, personally myself, to the original show.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
And I'm not being prejudiced or anything like that because Mike's my friend, but I'm a diehard fan since day one, and that's the closest I've seen so far to the show.
I think the hardest part actually in the builds is trying to get the lights looking nice and square and clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only thing I'll probably do on my next one is just make those lights move a little faster. I think. Yeah. But there was a UK chaser in there made by Paul Gee. He's a great guy, and he made me these, and it's a 9-volt chaser wired in parallel. Now I have a different one by Cana Lights, and I can change the capacitor inside the chaser more easily. And the capacitor allows the lights to move faster.
Oh, okay. So it's like the effect like when it's taken off?
Yeah.
Or coming in?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it'll really speed up. But I couldn't do it to this one because it was already built in the ship, and the way Paul built the chaser, that little capacitor was fused in there with solder, and I just didn't want to touch it, because if I screwed it up, I would have had to send it back to him all the way back to the UK to fix it, and then I would have put downtime on the model here. So but these little things come off. See, that's facing the other way. It's like the car drove around and over, you know. So I just didn't want to have it all pointing in toward the car.
And like you say, you've got the sign.
And a little wee one, you want it down on the ground. You can just lay that anywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I love the lighting effect on the car. That is so cool. The headlights are perfect.
No, there's actually a guy in there. Yeah. Look at the little flowers on the rocks. See?
Oh yeah.
There's
a lot of detail.
Yeah, a little greenery there, and there's a little log by the thing, and I got the little wee brush and the reeds along the edge of this pond. It's like a little pond. Yeah, it does have a timer on that. I didn't realize that. Huh. You can actually hear it going.
Yeah.
But if you want to get it, well, you want to get this thing to go, you just see. Look, it's out of water. I guess it sucked it up.
Oh, there it goes.
It's like Mount St. Helens.
It does look like it.
It's got to cover it up so it doesn't. But I'm glad I got that shield that goes over it, because
that's a great idea.
It diffuses everything, right?
Yeah, it does. Well, actually, with the trees being up here, it just hits the trees and it brings it right across the saucer. That's such a great effect.
And Mike can change the intensity of these lights later to make it the way he wants.
Yeah.
And then the moon.
Yeah, that looks so good.
All you have to do is just touch it like this, and it does what you want it to do. You don't even have to. Like Mike says, too bad I didn't have a switch on it. But, you know, but it makes more sense just to grab the moon and go like this.
Just touch it.
You don't have to take it off. You just, and if you want to, you touch it quickly, beep, changes the color.
Yeah.
And then you touch it slowly. So, it's a great thing.
That's a lot better.
Who needs a switch?
Yeah, that's right.
It's actually cooler than a switch, and if you want to hold it in your hand,
there you go.
Take it the way you want.
Yeah.
And it's a super magnet on the back.
Okay. Yeah.
Neat.
That's a real good effect. Yeah.
Oh, the batteries are going. They're putting batteries in there. Yeah.
The Invaders. A Quinn Martin production. Starring Roy Sinnott as Martin's favorite book.
So if the sound ever gets kind of fluttery in there, that's because you need battery replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Now, what about inside the ship too, Mike? You've done something?
Oh yeah. Inside the ship, there's a whole control room on there. See if we can.
Yeah, I think the batteries go for sure.
Yeah. If you zoom right in there, you might be able to see inside the control room.